Let's work with an actual image. I have prepared several beautiful and very colorful images that I downloaded from pixabay.com that I showed you in the previous project. You can download images for free from there and play with them if you want something different. To read the image, we're going to use the same function as the last time. We're going to use imRead. So read image is imRead. Here I have a couple of images, so I'm going to first use my test2.jpg image, read it, and then visualize it. Let's read it, run. This is our randomly generated image from here, but down here, as you can see, the image that we just read is also a three-dimensional matrix. The first two dimensions are the size of the image, and the 3 indicates that it's a colorful image. If this was a grayscale image, it would have been only with 2 dimensions. Now, let's visualize this image. So I'm show of red image figure. Let's run it. And there we have it. It's a bit big image, but it's very, very, very colorful. Now, just for fun, let's try to remove some of the colors from that image. So I'm going to copy this, and this is now red image. Let's run it. So we will get only green now. There we have it. Wow. Now let's remove this. Let's try with red and green. Alright, it looks very good actually. I really like it. So 1 and 2, we should get only blue. Maybe 2 and 3, red only. What about red and blue? Wow. Alright, enough looking. Let's do something interesting with that image. Now, let's say that we want to swap the colors. Let's say that we want to swap the green and the blue colors. Let's say that there are 2 ways to swap the colors. In order to swap the colors, all of the values from the third matrix must go in the second matrix, and the second must go in the third. That is if you want to swap the second and the third. The way that you probably would approach this is to simply say temporary image, create a temporary variable, read image, and get the third color, get the blue color in that temporary image. Then get the third index the third color, the blue color, and set the first color equal to that color, red image 1. So we are putting the red color in the place of the blue color, and down here we're going to say red image the first. So the red color will now get the temporary image. If we visualize it now, as you can see, we get a bit different image. The colors are different. Let me open the image and show you, because it's actually very, very interesting. So open. This is our original image, and this is the image that we get after we swapped the colors. As you can see, it's the same image, but here we have yellow and here we have blue. Up here we have blue, here we have yellow. So the colors are, so we swapped the colors. Now there is a better and easier way to do this, and this way is to again use vectors. So I'm going to comment this out, and I'm going to say red image, all columns, all rows, all columns, and I'm going to say that I want to swap 1 and 3, and this is what we want as an end result. So we are selecting 1 and 3, and we are setting 3 in the place of the 1 and 1 in the place of the 3. This will have the exact same result, but it's much cleaner. We can use 2 and 3 and swap other colors, so we get a totally different image. Alright, and finally I want to show you how you can combine images, and this is actually very easy. We're going to add the randomly generated noise image to our image that we have just read. The way to do this is to simply generate the random image with the size of the image that we just read. So let me delete this. We are going to copy and paste this down here, and we are going to say, it got a bit messy, we're going to say instead of 500 and 500 we are going to say size of red image first, size of red image, second, and 3. But actually there is easier way, and we can simply say size of red image. This will automatically generate a random matrix with the same size. There we have it, with the same size. Now what we have to do is convert that random matrix into unsigned integer, or we can actually do it in line when we are adding the two. So we have to add the two matrices. Red image is equal to red image plus unsigned integer 8 of image. Now this right now is not going to work. You'll get errors probably, not really, but the issue that we have here is that we can get values above 255. Maltop is taking care of these values, it's scaling them down, but what we have to do in order to fix it on our own and not rely on Maltop that much, we have to read the image again, select all values that are more than 255 and set them equal to 255. We run the image and we run the code without swapping the colors. So we get the same image, but as you can see now, this image is noisy. We have modified all of its pixels with some random values. What if we try to set them equal to 0? Let's say. It didn't change much, but there it is.